Hey guys, and welcome. So, today's stream is going to be a little bit different from normal. I'm just going to be opening some packs in Shadowverse, which, if you watch some of my older content, you may have seen me do this before. It's not really much I do here, just kind of open packs. I just had a lot of packs, and I have something to talk about, so I figured why not just do it in a stream. It actually has to do with what happened in the stream yesterday. So, first of all, there was a bit of an issue in the stream yesterday with the audio, which I do apologize for that. So, what happened with the audio was it was only recording my voice and I guess like the volume for like my game, but not the other people in the call. So, there's like entire periods of the video where just blank audio, and I apologize for that. I'll try to figure out if I can fix that. Hello, Ashley. If there's any issue with hearing the game volume in this video, let me know, because I do have it turned on, but I'm not sure if it's working properly, so I can fiddle around with that while we're doing this, if that's the case. Again, this won't be a very long stream like the usual ones. This is just kind of like a short one to talk about things and get things working properly, alright? So, essentially, what I wanted to talk about today was what happened yesterday during the stream. So, essentially, hey Ron, what's up? So, essentially what happened during the stream yesterday was we had someone come on the game, they joined, and they actually stream sniped while we were playing the game. And then what happened during that time period is that their quote-unquote brother, I'm not sure if it was their brother or not, their name was Adam Lee in YouTube, came on the stream and just started throwing insults and just like kind of like crying about it, saying, oh, well, you should have educated them instead of kicking them off. I want to talk about several things there that were just really rubbed me the wrong way. The first is a sense of entitlement that had to go on there. So what I mean by entitlement is that he said, like, he pretty much like felt like his brother was entitled to be in the game, like that he had some kind of right to be part of that game, which I think it's a general practice in games to think that if you want to be part of a game, you stick to the rules. And especially in a private game that's, set between people that, were already in a group before, that group makes the rules for that game. If you don't follow the rules and you cheat purposefully and then you get kicked, that's just kind of part of the flow of it. And then to go out and insult people about it and try to cause problems about it and go on for like 20 minutes or so, I don't know how long it was. But he was still going on actually when I came back to the stream, and I was like kind of like just paying attention to the game for about like 30-40 minutes. So I think it must have been quite a long time that he was doing that. It kind of blows my mind a bit that someone would think, oh yes, this is a sensible thing to do, and it's worth my time to go on there and just insult someone for a while. I'm just thinking back to it, and I'm still shaking my head being like, what goes through someone's head to think that's appropriate behavior? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care like if you're like you think you're a good person or a bad person or whatever, but just thinking that that's cool is just a little peculiar in my mind. By the way, this is a guaranteed legendary pack, so we did get a legendary card here, and I think it's actually one of the new ones. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is. Again, I'm kind of out of practice in this game. But the main focus of the video is to just talk about kind of that proper etiquette. So I kind of want to talk about things like in the streams going forward. I do intend on streaming more often, like I have been. Then when I go back to work, I can't guarantee that it'll be every day. Howdy Zama, welcome. So I can't guarantee that will be like every day kind of thing, but I will try to make it more common. As for how we're going to do things like when we're playing games like that though, of course, there's going to be none of that kind of behavior, okay? Like, if anyone acts that way, you're gone. You're done. We don't want to see you anymore. None of us want that. Like, you could ask anyone that was part of the stream. You couldn't hear them yesterday, unfortunately, but when they were hearing about it, they were all disgusted about that kind of behavior. It's not okay. And if that, like, I'm moderated on TK stream as well. If we see any of that there as well, you're done. You're gone. That's not happening. We don't accept that kind of behavior. And it's just simply not tolerated. And I do apologize. Yesterday we did have a misunderstanding about who it was. I believe in the stream yesterday I said it might have been Tyler. We did confirm yesterday it was not Tyler. So don't think that it was not Tyler. We did confirm that yesterday. So we'll go back and we'll review things. And if we can figure out who it was, if they are in TK stream, and TK's channel, we'll talk to TK about it and see what we can do about that. She has been off for a bit though. But of course, me and the other moderators were talking about that, and we know that that kind of behavior is not just, that's not what we want to see in the server and in the channel, because we want just, good feelings, people to be able to enjoy themselves. That's pretty much the basic idea of it all. Because I talked about this a bit yesterday, but my general life principle is if you're not working, you should surround yourself with, people you enjoy, people that you get along with, people you can cooperate with. There's no sense in associating yourself with people that, just want to cause problems and cause stress. So we want to make sure we keep that environment nice and clean. It's not like we want to remove criticism or anything like that, but it's not criticism when you're just insulting someone, telling them to go to hell, trying to mess up games that they're just, doing for fun. That's not criticism. That's not, anything like of that nature. So we're out for that. And of course, I want all of your guys' input as well. If you guys have any comments about that, any advice, anything you think that we should do to, kind of make things a little more, refined and perhaps easygoing in the streams, like easier to control these kind of things, I definitely appreciate that. And there we go, another legendary, so that's pretty neat. This game definitely has better odds than FGO, and FGO is so hard to get a 5-star. You can roll like 60, 70 times and still not get something. But at least in this one, you get one typically every 20 packs or so. Sometimes every 10 packs you can get even two, but at least every 20 packs I say you get a legendary. I don't think I've ever pulled 20 packs without getting a legendary before. Yeah, it's kind of going up and down. I don't expect this one to be very long, and I'm not expecting to keep viewer retention. I just kind of wanted to talk about that and probably publish this one as a video and keep it up. I might remove the other one from yesterday down, just because of the audio difficulties. I'm not sure. It depends on what you guys want. If you guys want me to leave it up, I can. I know several people said they wanted to join it. If you want to be notified, again, just go into my server, which I'll put in the description of this video. Actually, let me go ahead and put it in the description now while I'm talking about that. And then just ask me for the roles. I don't have a bot set up yet. I'll try to get that set up later if I can figure that out. I'm not too tech savvy with that kind of thing. I want to learn how to do it, but right now I'm kind of, kind of ignorant when it comes to that kind of thing. But I'll definitely work on it. And then if you want the roles to be notified, just let me know and I can get that for you. And we will work on getting that all set up. So that's going to be what we do there. And again, those are for two different roles. There's the spectator role, which is essentially if you want to be notified of streams. And then there's the agent role, which essentially is for those who want to be part of any activities we do. Like we play games, just talking and things like that, or maybe even movie night. I don't know if we'll do movie nights because there's already movie nights at TK server, and I don't know if I really want to stream movies, but we might do like, commentary or something like that. Like in a stream or something, like, review, like go back and look at old videos that we've done or old work that we've done and commentate on it. I think that'd be kind of an interesting thing to do, kind of like we did on TK server channel for her stream. Something like that might be fun to do, especially with voice work, because like when you do voice work, there's a lot of times where you just kind of mess it up a bit, and it's kind of fun to go back and look at those and see like, oh well, when I was recording this happened or that happened, you know what I mean, and we decided to go with that line or this line. And at least for those of us in that kind of field, it's interesting. I don't know if that'd be interesting for you guys or not. Yeah, I don't animate either, but one of my friends is getting into animating. Like one of my friends that does the bridge work. You guys have seen him in my streams before, Liam. He's getting into animating now, so it should be interesting to see what he does as well with his, because he says he might incorporate it on his channel some. For the most part, he's just been like uploading little short projects, but I definitely look forward to seeing what he comes out with Labrat there. So, oh wow, this one I have 45 packs. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really been playing too much. I just logging in to get the bonuses. So I have a lot of packs, but not, and a lot of coins, but haven't really been spending them. Don't really have any modern, up-to-date, in-meta decks. I don't even know what the meta is right now, to be honest. So when I was doing the quest, I was just using out-of-date decks. But back to the original topic. Again, just like, I welcome everyone to join us in those games, like if we don't have enough players. Just keep in mind, like, when we do have people, like, actually in our chat group that are wanting in, we might kick out people we don't know who they are. So if you don't tell us, like, who you are, or you're not, we don't know who you are, we might, kick you. So just make sure we know who you are, and that you're playing fair and all that. There are some people that do join our games that I'm not sure who they are in stream or who they are in Discord. Like Ashfan, she's been good in she's done no problems in the game. She's been good. But she doesn't talk in the VC, so I don't know who she is. If you're in the chat, let me know, so that way I know who you are, and we can work that out there. and getting into games, because we're thinking about blocking out the game code on stream, just because of the issue of, like, like we talked about people joining that do cause problems and stream sniping and things like that. So we're talking about making it a little more private just to our group. Of course, it can vary from time to time. We can even do rotating lobbies where, like, different people can join and things like that to, create a more community-driven gameplay. But we just need to look out for, obviously stream snipers and things like that, because we don't want our games to be ruined in that sense. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. This stuff is all done from my server, not from TK's server. Though, of course, we do also work in TK's server when we're doing the streams over there. But as I said, TK kind of dropped off for a bit. I'm worried about her, but I don't know her circumstances, and even if I did, I would not speak of them without her permission. So hopefully, you know what I mean, she gets better if she is sick or anything like that. And as soon as she does start streaming again, of course, I'll let you guys know. Of course, you'll probably figure it out if you're on her server. If not, again, I'll probably make an announcement on my channel as well, as I do often take part in those. Now, as I've stated before, I am going back to work tomorrow, so I may not be able to edit. I may not be able to live stream as much as I have been these past few days. Though at nights I may self-time. It just depends on how tired I am from work. As you know, working with children can be very exhausting. Especially with all, the discipline issues and things like that. So we'll see exactly how that goes. Now, my first day back, actually, there will be no students in the classroom because it's teacher work day, which are best work days, to be honest. It's very calm, very quiet. You get a lot of time to, just work on, catch up on things. It's quite relaxing, actually. You don't feel stressed at all. So it's very nice. I very much so enjoy it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the year goes in regards to work. Still trying to figure out what I want to do in my life. Like, if I can make teaching work, I would like that. But as I've told people before, the classroom management part is extremely difficult for any new teacher. And sometimes even veteran teachers still struggle with it because, you get a new class every year. And you even have changes to your class constantly during the school year. Like, I've had, I think, at least some class changes every single week. Let's see here. So you're voice acting. Yeah. Yeah, always when you voice act, you always sometimes like go back to older roles and are looking at it and are like, I think I could have done this better, or something of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, because it's hard to be perfect when it comes to voice acting. Since we have time here, I'm still opening packs. I'll go ahead and go talk about voice acting a little bit. Again, I always tell people the most important thing when it comes to voice acting, it doesn't matter that you have a good voice. Now, you do have to have a voice, unfortunately. So, like, mute people, and I'm sorry. You can't voice act. You can still act. Don't worry, get me wrong. Mute people can act. There are roles that mutes can play in acting. So if you want to be an actor and you're mute, there's a possibility. Your dreams can still come true, just not voicing, because obviously that's with your voice. When it comes to voice acting, as long as you can talk and make words, the most important thing to learn is acting. So if you can learn to act well, and really convey and capture a character, that's really important. Now, for some of British series, they do kind of look for more funnier voices and silly voices that you can do. So if you can do silly voices, you might get cast in a British series even if you can't act. But if you want to get cast in anything that's actually of decent quality, you're gonna need to act. The best way to act is actually, you're gonna look silly doing it, but just act. Just pretty much like make up roles, like talk out loud. Make a total fool of yourself if you want to. Oh, I'm sorry, Labrat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your mute cousin like that. He can still pursue his dreams as an actor, though. Oh, hello. Oh no, you got stuff to do today. Oh no. But yeah, I actually might go ahead and jump in the stream chat if anyone wants to join in with me. Again, this one's not going to be very long. Unless you guys want to do something later, we can do that. But again, for the most part, just kind of talking some stuff. So, Labrat, I'll call you that since I know you, I keep accidentally calling you your real name, but I'll try to call you that while I'm on the stream. Yesterday, what happened was we had an Among Us stream, and some crazy stuff happened. So that's what that's kind of why I did the stream for, just because, like, I was like, this kind of I know it happens on YouTube all the time, like, the bad behavior, but I'm a smaller channel, so I'm not used to seeing it as much. Awesome, man. Yeah. I still do voice work, and actually for Labrat, you see up there in the comment section, I do work for him actually as well. Though I didn't make it into his new series, unfortunately. Maybe I can be an extra someday. Someday I'll be that one extra in it that makes a crazy laugh or does some silly voice, and it'll happen. Which is funny because I pointed that out. It's like in a bridge series you do the silly voices, and it's kind of true. You still need to act though. Like if you can't act, I'm sorry, but that's a major part of it. So, but you can learn how to act. Like acting isn't something you're born with. You're not like, oh yeah, I'm born able to act. Even though some babies would make you argue that point, I'm sure some babies can probably act pretty well, at least to get their parents to do something they want. I'm not making you feel guilty, man. Oh man. But yeah, so it's just something I'm trying to get into back into is voice acting. When I work though, it is difficult. So like, I go through these phases like whenever I'm on like break from work because I'm a teacher, so we do get breaks. That's probably the best part of the job. I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to get back into voice acting and streaming and things like that. And then as soon as work starts back, I'm like, I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. So it's like this weird mixed feeling of different things, but yeah, man, that'd be totally awesome. Actually, I might start doing like just like audio dramas or audio projects on my channel because like I'm terrible at editing, so I don't know if I can really do video videos unless it's like the ones where I had like a partner working with me, like the one I did with Labrat or the one I did with Howling. So I could do like ones like that where we do it that way. But I totally wanted to do some more collab work with people, bring things back. Even on streams, we could do like ad lib stories again. Those were really fun. Just like make up stories as we go. It's really difficult to do, like to actually make it sound like you're keeping up a story properly. But it's really fun to do. Yeah, we do things like podcasts, like especially like with me and Labrat, what we were doing before. Like I played a game while we were doing it, but it pretty much was a podcast because we were just talking while we did it. And I talked about one of the subjects I would like to do is just kind of talk about like the change of anime in society. Because like back when I was a kid, there were a lot of people who were into anime, but it wasn't really like I don't know like as popular as like today. It seems like anime is like a far more mainstream than it was back then. It's on like Netflix now. It's on Amazon Prime. A lot of kids like even in the middle school talk about it. Like they talk about anime all the time. Back when I was a kid, there was like a few kids that did that, but really it wasn't like it is today, where you just see like half the class likes it. Like there's still people that make fun of kids that like anime, but like it doesn't like mean as much now because like it's like oh wow, so you think anime is stupid? Ooh, look at you! What a bad, so tough. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. I don't know why I prevent myself from swearing there because like I normally swear, but like for some reason I was just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna swear there. It's like maybe it's because I'm about to go back to work and I'm thinking, oh, can't swear anymore. But yeah, so I think that kind of thing would be fun to do, certainly. Like getting back into those kind of things. So, but we just need to schedule things because a lot of people I do those kind of things with, like Liam and Ryu, they're on different time zones than I am. Sorry, Labrat. We're on different time zones, so we have a problem doing that. And then, of course, Modern Yashi, you see here, he's been busy, but we could definitely do a collab because we're in the same time zone, so I think it would be a little bit easier for us, depending on his work hours, to fit something like that in. I do kind of feel like my channel has been going more in that direction recently, but I definitely want to start learning things again, like learning how to edit, learning how to set up things on my channel, making cards and things like that to grow it. Because if I can turn this thing into like more of a, I don't know if I would ever be able to turn it into a profession, but just something I can get more into full time without it feeling like it's like a time sink, that'd be fantastic. Well, thanks, Sam. I really appreciate that. Yeah, because there's like all kinds of things that we could talk about, I think. Avoiding politics as best as possible. Because I am quite an opinionated person, as a lot of people may know, but I don't actually like conflict that much. Though when I was a teenager, that was a different story. I used to love to debate people. They're like, oh yeah, debate me, bro. I know all about the world. Debate me. And I was like, yeah, bro, you're 14. You know nothing about the world past me. Chill. You think you do, but you don't. But now that I'm a history nerd and adult, I mean, I still don't know a lot about things, but like history I do know, like quite a bit. So like when I see someone making an accuracy in history, I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? But I'm still not confrontational, so I don't point it out all the time. I sometimes point it out, but other times it's like, do I really just want to start a conflict? It's just going to start a flame war, and I don't want to start a flame war. So I don't always do that, but it's always interesting to do things like that and all kinds of things like that. It'd be interesting to do like a history type podcast, but I don't know exactly where I'd start or where I'd go with that. But they're all just kind of subjects and things you could hit on and all over things. I think anime and manga would be a good one because like a lot of my friends are interested in that stuff too, so it'd be easy to get friends on board with that kind of thing. And voice acting, most of my friends are friends that do voice acting, so that would not be hard at all to get people into things like that. So, thank you for keeping a counter. I see. I really can't see it on my screen. I'm kidding. I can. You don't need to keep count. Like you can if you want, but I'm kind of just like going back between the cards and the screen. Again, this one probably won't be too much longer, especially because it does look like it is kind of toning down a bit. And I think we already got through the initial conversation bit there. Again, the point of the message is don't be a jerk. Don't be a dick. Just be a decent person. Like I don't mind swearing. I'm not gonna censor people for swearing in my chat. I'm not gonna censor people for expressing their opinions or like criticizing. But if you're gonna like just be an outright dick or a jerk, that kind of behavior is not okay. Isn't that right, bro?
Surprised that somebody say swearing.
Yeah, I was saying like swearing is cool, but like being a dick is not. Because like, bro, did you see the stream yesterday?
Yesterday? I mean, you were playing like Among Us or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw some of it, but not the whole thing. I was chilling pretty much.
Yeah, because like some dude came in there and was just like a total asshole because I banned, I guess like he called it his little brother. I don't know if it was actually him, just pretending to do that or not. But he pretty much just went off on me for like a whole 30 minutes just because I banned his brother for stream sniping.
So they were going off on you in your own stream?
Yeah, because they stream sniped essentially. And I banned them for it. I'm like, yeah, I don't want you in my game because you're stream sniping.
Damn, I didn't even. Man, I mean, look at that. At least now you're famous enough to the point where you're getting stream sniped.
Yeah, I mean, my streams aren't very viewed, but like when you put Among Us on there, you do sometimes get a few random people on there, like just from nowhere, just because it is a famous tag.
So how do you stream snipe on Among Us? That's my question.
If someone's imposter, they can see that you're imposter, and then just tell everyone. And I was just like, really?
That's a big move right there. Then.
Yeah, it is, and like it kind of like just defeats the entire purpose of the game. And then what happens is we kicked them, but then they came back later, and we didn't notice it until like well, they noticed it, but like I had actually clicked the start button before they told me about it, or like as they told me about it. So it already started, and then when we went to go kick him out of the game, he was imposter, so he ratted out the other imposter. I'm like, dude, what is your problem?
And can't even have fun in the game now, huh?
Yeah, it's like, how are we supposed to have fun when you're just telling everyone these things? Like, there's no point in playing the game if you do that. Like, it's not like it's like a competitive ranked game or anything. So, like, why are you even doing that?
I mean, apparently there's like people who claim to be or say that there's like the #1 pro Among Us player. I'm like, how the hell can you be a pro at something that doesn't even have like
a competitive scene,
competitiveness to it at all?
Yeah, I mean, like there is there is a sense of trying to win it, but it's like it's all for fun. Like it's like game meant just to have fun. Like you're not like, oh no, my friend beat me at Among Us, I now hate them forever. It's like, dude, chill. But yeah, it defeats the entire purpose. And then like I said, like, he came back. He told me to go to hell. He said you're the worst thing ever. I've never subscribed to him. Like, dude, I don't want you to subscribe to me. Honestly, just leave and never come back.
You know what you should have done? You should have DM'd me and be like, bro, I have a situation. I would have came in here and laid someone out.
Yeah, totally. It's like,
I mean, probably would have helped,
just beat him down.
It's like, there was already swearing going on. Bro's over here throwing the end. He's going full ghetto Ecuadorian.
It's like, get him.
He has the mariachi music and everything in his background.
It's like your neighbors are screaming and like you're like beating down this guy.
Yeah, there's like fireworks and everything.
Have your neighbors calmed back down after New Year's, or are they still going at it?
Oh no, they chilled. Occasionally, earlier, I don't know. Earlier, they scared the hell out of me. They like just randomly lit off one firework for no reason. I'm like, it's already the third, man. They just like find this in their store. It's like, oh, we have a spare one. Might as well light it up.
Yeah, that happens. Like we see that here. Like I'm like, so it will be like a couple days after New Year's. Like the next after July 4th and after New Year's, because those are two big firework days. A few days after, people will still like shoot off like one or two fireworks, and I'm like, why though? Or the day before sometimes too. The day before sometimes as well. And it's just like, all right.
Are you just like opening card packs or something?
Yeah, I just kind of wanted something to show like on the stream while I was doing, because I just wanted to talk about it.
So like that one time when I had Sakura clicker in the background.
Yeah. It's like, do you remember? And then we played Katawa Shoujo. We're like, oh, I see what you did there. Oh, you really had me on my back leg.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you've been
We
disarmed.
were talking about that whole like Sakura clicker game. I literally just found out that's like a whole franchise, like
Yeah.
a big franchise.
Yeah, it is.
But that's like,
man.
what is it, like that's like light novels or something.
It
Like
really
the main
is.
series.
Yeah, and I think it's all like Yuri, isn't it, or something like that? I don't remember, but
I'm not too well adept in the ways of the anime to know.
yeah, I don't play. I don't play those ones. My brother did, so you might be able to ask him. But yeah, I don't like.
Oh man, look at that! You got a shiny card.
We did not do like, we were not politically correct at all when we were doing our things.
Oh no, by no means whatsoever.
Yeah.
Being politically correct was the last thing that was happening there.
Because like, yeah, we were like not like, especially when we had our old channel, which I'm not gonna name here, just in case some people would get through the tilted going there. But that was like, we were purposely just being as like no filter whatsoever.
Yeah, it was just like, I mean, okay, back then, right? Sure, there was like, you know, a lot of sensitive topics that were being said and stuff, but it wasn't like they're not as sensitive as they are now. Now they're like amplified by 1,000, pretty much.
Yeah, the whole, isn't it called like the woke movement or something like that? They call themselves the woke movement now.
Yeah,
it's like
I
we're
think
woke.
so, yeah. So it's like for us, we were just making jokes, and you know, it's like we weren't. It's like we were.
Yeah, like we never harassed or like went after people. Like we never like were like bullies or like, you know, actually intentionally being mean. We were just messing around, like being.
Yeah. I mean, like the only joke I have now going around is like with some of my friends where I quote unquote identify as bisexual. But that's mainly because I was like, okay, so if you can identify as stuff, then I can identify as being bisexual while still being straight. and then like I was talking about that because like one of my friends is like, you know, they're in that movement kind of thing.
Yeah.
They like to be addressed as what's it called? They like to be addressed as a male while being a female. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, you know, it wasn't anything bad. You know, me and her were just having a you know, normal conversation. Just there was no like swearing, no getting mad, no nothing. It was just, you know, just a chill conversation. They know I joke around a lot with the political or sensitive topics because I'm not a serious guy. I'm just, you know, I'm just me. I just talk about whatever. And you know that some people understand that. It's cool. You know, if nobody does, then well, shit. That's your snowflake that's getting melted.
It's like, that's on you, bro.
That's not me. So, that whole conversation, and I said like, you know, well, would you pull something good?
I got a leader card, so essentially that means I now get to use this guy as my leader for my cards.
I remember that. But yeah, so we were just talking, and she's like, well, yeah, she identifies as this thing, and I'm like, okay, identify as you do you. And then I was like, but I said, so people can identify as something, and that means they are now that thing, right?
Yeah.
They said like a yeah kind of thing to me, like yeah. So I'm like, so I'm Hispanic, and part of my blood is black. There's black in my blood. So, can I suddenly start identifying as being white even though there's no white pool in my gene pool? And then they're like, I guess, and I'm like, okay, how about I identify as a sex? And they're like, what do you mean? It's like not a sex, but like if I identify as a
Having a certain preference.
An orientation. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what it was. If I identify as an orientation. So they said they were like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I was like, so can I still be straight while identifying as bisexual? It's like so then they were like, you like men? I'm like, no, I don't like men. So you're straight? Yes, I'm straight, but I identify as bi. But wait. Then they I hit them with the Uno reverse card so bad because anytime they tried to argue with me, I was like, but you're, but yeah.
It's like, well, see, what if I identify as being rich? Like, will I become rich?
Being poor.
It's like I may be poor, but I identify as being rich.
$1,000.
I want them to donate to me to help me reach the goal of my identity.
Donate to my charitable cause. I'm gonna identify as a famous person while being nobody.
It's like, hey guys, I may be irrelevant, but I identify as being known.
Indeed.
Oh man, dude, look who I just pulled. Elena, it's time for some BS.
Oh snap, I don't even know what that is. I have not played or heard of Shadowverse since like, I don't even know how long.
I mean, fair. I don't play it too often. Honestly, what I do is I just occasionally get on it, and then I'm like, oh yes, what's the meta? I have no idea. What's a meta, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure like the meta on Shadowverse is like on cocaine, to be honest.
Oof, that was rough. Oh well, I'll just do some shenanigans here. Mostly starting with this.
Are you fighting an NPC or are you fighting a player?
What?
Are you fighting against an NPC or a player?
This is NPC because this is quest mode. So essentially, there's like these challenge quests, and if you reach the point, I don't know what to call it, like meter, then you get the you get the rewards.
Like, I didn't know about it, even though I'm the one who introduced me to it. I just completely got out this game.
Yeah.
It wasn't my.
Yeah, it's pretty much like. I mean, do you remember the one game we played for like a very short bit? What was it, Infinity Wars or something like that?
Adorable monkeys.
It was like Zerg Swarm everywhere. Oh, they killed my dude. Whatever shall I do? Oh, okay. GG. Essentially what this card does is every time you heal yourself, you gain attack points and defense points on your characters.
My lion's hot.
So this happens. And then you can just whack them.
Like 2 healers out or something, what the hell?
Yeah, so it's like every time you heal, you gain stats.
God damn!
Yeah. I mean, there are ways to beat it, and it actually has quite hard counters if you mess it up, but... yeah, it's already over, but I'm just gonna go and summon this one anyways.
I did summon like 3 of those things.
Then you'll literally board block yourself, so that's why you need to be careful of using too many. Let's see.
No,
Event entry complete. You've earned treasure trove. Yay!
He's asking, what is this game? This is Shadowverse.
Yeah, this is Shadowverse. By the way, Brink, can you hear, bro? Can you hear him? He's in the stream, but I don't know if well, actually we had problems with the audio, so I'm wondering if it's fixed now or not.
I don't know. Every time I hear myself on the stream, I sound dead as hell.
That's not good. You don't want to be dead. But yeah, it's just... I just really just want I just want a chill environment, because when I'm talking to people, I don't like talking to people that are just like pains in the asses to hang around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. When I saw, I was actually gonna come visit you that yesterday, but I saw there were so many people, and I was like, I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
That's why I decided to do it on my own Discord, because I'm like, I do it from people at all my different circles. Okay, good. You can hear him. Fantastic. Yeah. So, essentially what it was is I made this so, like, everyone could talk, like, you know, in different friend groups without having to join various servers. And be like, I'm joining a server of people I don't know. Like you did that one time where you joined the stream.
Oh, yeah.
So now that we do it over here, it's like everyone can just join my, because the common point for my streams is me, obviously, because it's my stream. So it's like if they join, they at least know me. So they're not like joining a stream they know no one in.
That would be correct.
So, yeah, I mean, the Discord, I don't intend on making it one of the super mega Discords because I'm not a big fan of those. But I also don't plan on making it really closed off unless we start getting a lot of crazy people. So just kind of
even more,
in that realm.
even more famous.
Yeah. I think
you have like 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, I might eventually get to 10,000, but I'm not like worried about getting to 10,000 or anything like that.
Yeah. It's just a passive growth.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this is the same exact time. This is the same exact flow it went last game too. I don't know, like, did you remember? I don't know if you're watching that closely, but last game the same exact thing happened. I'm like, bro.
Then that guy gets evolved or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Then he attacks, kills your thing.
Yup. Let's see here. Actually, what do I do here?
Oh god.
Fine, whatever. I'll just suicide because I don't have Kale this time, so I'm just gonna suicide the Goblin. I'm about to have a pretty absurd turret set up here. Well, not turret, but like self-regening monster.
The Goblin?
This card right here. It gives your leader the following effect. At the end of your turn, restore 1 defense to all allies. So essentially, you become immortal and can never die.
Holy shit.
Well, you can die, but like essentially, you heal all like right. Think about what this deck does. So with this deck's effect, let's watch what happens to her.
Right.
She gains 2 attack and 2 defense every turn, and so will every other card on the field.
That one card, I feel like.
Yeah, this one has effects, so I need to kill it before turn 10, or win the game before then. Either way. So he just brought some puppets out, but it's not really gonna do much good. And actually, I'm about to clear the entire field off because I can, and why not when you can, right? So here we go. Put this down. Okay. Alright. Evolve him. Okay, this is over the top. This is way over the top, but, why not be over the top when you can, right?
You got the potential to do it.
So yeah, these are the stats now.
Oh my god.
And then one more time. Alright, there we go. Oh no, not a puppet. Whatever shall I do?
Like some of those like cards that are like, what's it called?
Oh, it had Bane. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, well, I still have one more card on the field with 11 attack. A card with
like
what?
Cards that would like you if they attacked you. Ah, there we go. That's exactly what happened. I was like, there were cards like if you attacked them, they would kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, there are cards like that, unfortunately, but this card's immune to that. And then just drop one of these. There we go. Alrighty. And this card is, I think, immune to Bane. Yeah, can't be destroyed by effects. So, yeah, we're good. Should be good now. GG. Oh no, they lowered their attack by 4. Whatever shall I do?
Increase your attack by more.
Alright, so drop this. Do a little bit of that. Attack with that. Attack with that. Banish that. Alright.
God damn.
What?
17 power, dude. It's overkill to hit somebody.
And don't forget, this is a 1-star card. This is a 1-star card.
Damn.
Alright. I guess it's time to end it, isn't it? Actually, no, I'm about to complete a challenge if I go one more turn, so I'm actually not gonna end it here. And instead I'm just gonna do this number. Because there's an achievement for going 11 rounds, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Where do you see the rounds?
Oh wow, I am in so much trouble. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Whatever shall I do? How about this number? Boom. 19 attack, dude. And because that card was had immunity from being destroyed, I literally just could have kept it on the field forever, pretty much. The only way to get rid of it is by banishing it, actually.
That is.
So yeah, it's a pretty nice. I like this deck. I think it's fine. It has some weaknesses.
Is that like a new deck or something?
No, it's an old deck. It's from like 5 metas ago, I think.
5 metas ago.
Maybe even 6. But yeah, it's pretty old. But this is an unlimited deck, so I can use whatever cards I want. In fact, it can probably be improved now because new cards have come out. I just haven't even bothered really looking at the new cards. Alright. Okay. This is about to be a very fair and balanced game. See, I can play this 1-star first turn, but it heals, so I want to keep it for after I lay down an Elena's Prayer.
Means you can't really do anything on the first turn.
Yeah, so like, there are things you can do, but sometimes it's smarter to wait. Okay, so they destroyed my Gabo. My Gabu. Gabu. Alright, so now I lay down an Elena's Prayer. And that's the first one. That's the first one of the amulets. So there's already one down. Okay, alright. So you see, that's what they chose to do, right? Now, I lay down one of these, right? Okay. I put down one of these. Okay. Right. And then I lay down another one of these. And there's my field on turn 4. And I forgot to attack. I'm a genius. Oh no, I couldn't attack, never mind. Wait, alright, I'm fine. I'm not as retarded as I thought I was. Oh, I hate that thing they did there. Oh well. It's fine. I'm about to get Kale out of the field anyway. Unless they do a field clear, in which case there's kind of no point in using them. Okay, so they didn't do a field clear. Alright.
I hear. Goddamn Takashi out here like, you've activated my trap card.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and evolve her, which will allow me to draw a card. Okay. Then we're going to place this down the field, which will allow me to draw cards later. And will also allow me to draw cards now. Okay. And then we're going to play this, which will also allow me to draw a card.
God damn.
Okay. Now we're going to attack the life points directly and attack the base. And then our turn. And this is kind of how this deck plays.
Essentially, just wait till you get your healers out. Then just basically buff up all the damage.
Yeah. And essentially, they now have a thing that like slowly depletes your health. But the thing is that is kind of meaningless against me right now because, again, I just heal so much that they can't really do too much against me. And now I have another Elena's Prayer on the field.
God
But you see, the thing is, I could attack them, or I could just banish this. Because why not? Oh wow, I'm so scared. Whatever shall I do?
イケてる手紙をお届けさ
Okay, so they're probably gonna destroy my ward here, but
思いを
it doesn't really matter. So they do that, right? Then I just drop one of these. Okay. So I drop that. It heals me at the end of each turn. I drop this. I heal. I draw a card. I gain attack power, and then I just attack them directly and win.
私は弱いよ
It's kind of, yeah, I mean, if you know the deck you're playing against, and the deck doesn't have any counter to it, it's kind of like a free win, essentially. So that's how that one plays out there. And then what you do is you go here and you can get your rewards for playing. So you see I got like a card, I got a cover, and I got a emblem. And then you can play through and you can get all the additional rewards from the quest. Of course, the further it is, the harder it is. And you can only win this once per day. And if you look at his missions, they're probably ridiculous. Win without using evolution points. See, already ridiculous. Win a match without using a deck with no duplicate cards. Win a match after destroying 10 different eternal followers.
Did they give this game like a battle pass or something?
They do now have a battle pass. They used to not have one, but now they do. Yeah.
Oh.
Because it used to be like you could just play it and like get the rewards, but now you have to pay for it. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing that.
Is this the first season or what?
First season of what?
This battle pass stuff.
No, the battle pass is pretty much every month now, so it's kind of stupid. I'm like, who pays for that?
God dang.
Yeah. I'm like, this one has good odds anyway, so it's like there's really no sense in paying money. I think you can be free to play easily. So I'm just gonna try it with the same deck. I'm not gonna try to do the win conditions. I'm just gonna see how this deck works. I haven't watched any videos on it or anything, so this is going completely blind here, and I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Alright. So you can see this hand, it's not terrible, but I'm going to send this back because I already have an Elena's Prayer. And I'm going to keep this because it's a 2-point card. That allows me to draw it, and it also kills an enemy card. Now I do go second, so we'll have to see exactly what the best option is here, but I think it's probably still going to be this one at the current time. Okay, so this hand just got crazy. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's a little insane for a second turn card there. Yeah, so we're not going to play the Archer, and we're just going to play this for now. We're going to have a very slow start, and it's going to hurt us a lot, but hopefully we pick up enough later where we can catch up. We don't have really any heals, which is kind of disappointing. Oh. Oh god. Yeah, this is looking very difficult right now. Actually, oh, I have 27 life points. Okay, interesting. So normally I would play Elena's Prayer here. But, I'm worried about what that will actually mean for me, so I'm actually going to play this one here. And it's better to get this one down first, because if this one stays on the field too long, it's going to field block me again. So I don't want to be field blocked. Okay, so this one's going to destroy one of their cards. We'll have to see which one it is. Okay, so it's that one. Again, not too much purpose in that, unfortunately. Let's see what this one does. So, select an enemy follower. Okay, so that's not really going to matter too much. What's this one's death effect? Okay, so it has a death effect, but let's see. Oh, this is it. Okay. Last word, summon a copy of this follower. Wow! That's a really annoying card effect. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and play Elena. This definitely won't save us by any means, but... Oh, cards automatically evolve in this game mode? But they don't play their effects? What is this? Oh, okay. I should have paid attention because I guess this is a different game mode than I'm used to. I guess they automatically evolve, like the first one, and they don't play their effect. So I definitely need to be careful of that in the future. Okay, so I'm going to attack this one first, because if I attack this one, I'm going to die anyways. And at least if I attack this one, I damage it, and then I can heal off. Oh wait, yeah, I don't get the bonus effect though, unfortunately. And okay, that's right. So Elena's Prayer would have been really good for me there, but unfortunately I didn't get it because I guess the auto evolve doesn't do that for me. So I'm in a really sad spot actually right now.
救いは不協和を止めないと
Okay, so it looks like it only applies to the first one. Now the thing with what they did there is it's kind of actually silly what they did, because that card only comes into play
これはあなたの眠り
if... Okay, so that one is a decent one to evolve there. And then we'll do this. And then what we'll do is we'll get the evolve... We'll get the healing effect here. Just that. Then we'll get the second healing effect. We really need an Elena's Prayer, but again, we're just not... I think I'm going to lose this one. But again, it's just one of those things where if you don't know what you're playing at, you're going to kind of lose. That just happens, unfortunately.
遠征剣豪は伊達じゃないってね
Okay, yeah, so we might as well go ahead and close this one out here
構えない
because we lost.
俺の奥の手
I don't even know how they're doing this, but they keep bringing out cards. And again, these are all new cards that they're playing with, and I have no idea how any of them work. So, I'm just gonna go
Oh, the
ahead.
new meta.
奇跡の導きに
Yeah, when you're playing in a new meta and you have no idea what it is, it's kind of rough for you.
行きますわよ
So what we'll do is we'll just hit this one, and then we'll go ahead and we'll
先
quit.
日はずっと
Because, yeah, there's no way we're surviving that. Alright.
Takashi, well, I gotta go, man.
Gotcha, man. All right, so I think I'm gonna end the stream there as well.
Huh.
Hope all y'all have a great day. We will likely be streaming again later, so if any of you want to come and join us, again, just join the Discord or join us in the stream. Either way, we'll probably be back around 7 o'clock, around there. I don't have a plan for tonight, and I'll just see again how many people want to participate. If not enough people want to participate, we won't do it. We'll see how it goes. Anyhow, I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.